How you doing, guys? I spent 6 years just leading the wrong life, running away from home at 15 years old, a lot of drugs, crime. I had to change. I thought boxing was gonna be the best route, and I thought the only way I can make it work is if I become a champion.
He's just throwing in everything here, and look at this! Prince in a silent prayer for victory.
That was a big part of my journey, showing me when the impossible was in front of me, I could still make it possible. So I offered that to my children. That helped them to instill some of those values. Kyan was 13 years old when he got signed. He went down there, and in a week, they was like, we want this kid.
Kyan was always highly regarded at the football club. This young boy that was going to have a promising career. I've got kids, and you expect your son and daughter to go to school, yeah, they might get a scrape in the playground. I expect to get a call saying, your son's been killed, and well.
Yeah, I can tell you about that day. I got a phone call from Kyan's sister, Tanisa. She said Kyan's been stabbed. She's all panicking, crying. I had to listen to a doctor just sharing with me that he wanted to keep him alive, but he couldn't do it. I don't think we're built for news like that. I wanted to do bad things because the pain's indescribable. Boxing fights, easy. That fight, different fight. One of the biggest things that I've learned was that the only control that I really do have is how I deal with the situations I find myself in. And after Kyan died, I said, why don't I do this for my son?
Do we quit here?
The Mark Prince Trust was set up, and the club was heavily involved in supporting Mark.
This is your future.
KPF essentially does three things. We do direct youth work, community events to raise awareness about issues associated with youth violence, and campaigns to influence public policies.
When you have a very good mentor, it's not 6 weeks, 8 weeks, it's a lifetime. I'm a living product of what Mark is doing.
What he brings is his honesty, his truth, what these boys can see in Mark as themselves because they come from where Mark came from.
Good, that's a lot better.
I knew that my son needed a man like that in his life. It's definitely brought calmness in the house. It's going to change a lot of everybody's lives.
Discipline's probably the biggest thing I've learned out of all of this. It's only because of Mark, though, I'll be honest.
Your destiny is in your hands.
And remember, diamonds, even when they're muddy and messed up, don't lose their value.
Beautiful. Give yourself a round of applause.